longer distribution spark. All sets are custom fit.
All right, so what we're doing.
So clearly we have some problems with this 85 Chevy Squarebody. It's popping, it's not running good. These wires have been in here for a while. This distributor's been in here for a while. So we're gonna turn to the experts at Performance Distributors. We're using the GM Street Strip setup. We're gonna remove all this stuff, get this truck running a lot better. And DUI Distributors, let's go over some of their stuff. Let's open up this box while we get all this old stuff off. The DUI Distributor, this is the Davis Unified Ignition, has everything you need for the ignition system in one simple unit. Just a 12-volt hot wire sends 50,000 volts of pure spark energy to the plugs for a cleaner, crisper, and more powerful running engine. The combination of a larger gap and longer distribution spark provides the most complete combustion of the fuel mixture possible for increased horsepower and torque. Delivering a high voltage spark to the plug requires quality spark plug wires. Live wires are surpassed in quality by offering low resistance and high temperature protection. The 8mm wire is covered by a heat-treated fiberglass sleeve that protects up to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. All sets are custom fitted and numbered at each end for a correct cylinder placement. All right, so check these out. They even come with these really, really nice billet wire holders for the spark plugs. Really, really nice. There's a 4 set, so we're gonna put those on as well. We're gonna remove the distributor and the wires, but for anybody out there, if they're doing this, is there any special tools they need? Is there anything they need to do? How long would this take? Can they nail this out in a few hours? Or?
Yes, generally it only take a few hours. Just need your regular basic tools in the toolbox.
Yeah. Direct replacement if you already have an HEI distributor, obviously.
One thing we're going to make sure is we don't know for a fact that the distributor was put in correctly, so we're going to go through the procedure of bringing the cylinder where it needs to be, and we're going to drop it in in the right place. So we're going to go through that. All right, so what we're doing, we're just going to pull the #1 cylinder spark plug out. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the piston all the way up to top dead center.
On the #1 cylinder?
The #1 cylinder. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull the hot wire off the distributor.
Okay.
That way it can't generate any spark.
Because that's a constant 12-volt power?
Ignition. It's ignition 12-volt power.
Ignition 12-volt, yeah.
That feeds the coil pack on top of the distributor.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to move it real gently. So I'm going to go ahead and get underneath the truck. I'm going to put a ratchet on the crank. And I'm going to turn it by hand so we can control it real slow.
Make sure it's all the way to the top?
Yes, and he's going to check it, and that way he can feel as the piston goes up.
Okay.
And as it goes down, and then he'll be able to determine that it is at the exactly at the very dead top center.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? I did. More?
Okay, right there.
Tight spring.
This one is?
Push down.
Is there one on the back?
Yeah, there's 2 in the back.
Okay.
So basically, it appears it's just 20.
So it does appear that the distributor is put in correctly.
How can you tell that?
That the rotor is pointing directly to the front.
Okay.
And the vacuum module is pointing on an angle just like that. That way you have enough room to rotate it, move it either away from or to the firewall to make your timing adjustments. So it appears to be okay the way it's put in. So we're going to go ahead and undo the bolt and pull that one out and put the new one in. We need to make sure we put that gasket on that distributor. So here's the clamp. bolts down into the intake that holds the distributor in. Yes. Okay.
See how it's turning counterclockwise?
Yeah. Is that good or bad?
We're going to set it back in right about the same position.
Okay. Okay, there's the old, and here's the new.
See, I've got this one ahead of number 1.
So what are we being careful of right now? Which way? When I drop it down.
Right about here, we need to have the advance back over here a little bit. We want to be ahead of this one.
So, okay, so we know the piston's where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And we know the distributor's pointing the way it should point.
Now,
This is DJI Mac exclusive.
So while we're dropping this thing in, I want to talk about the DUI Advantage. It's a drop-in installation, simple one-wire hookup, 50,000 volt high output coil, performance tune advanced, no add-on spark box needed, and it's hand built to exact tolerances.
So we're going to go ahead and put some dielectric grease. That came in the kit.
What does that do again?
That actually helps insulate it, keeps the moisture out,
Okay.
and keeps a good connection on the electrical. Oh, that blue wire, look at that. Check that out.
you didn't put that on number 8.
Still there. It was the installer.
Onto the driver's side.
Man, that pretty.
All right, we're all set here. We got the new DUI distributor in from Performance Distributors. We got the live wires installed. We got the wire tie downs good. All the old old distributor and wires are removed. All the timing seems to be correct based on the correct cylinders. So we really recommend anybody kind of ordering this stuff up. If your engine isn't running as great as it could be, you need some new wires or plugs, check out Performance Distributors. They got some really, really good products. You can get any color. We chose blue because Dave really likes blue in his Chevys. So we went ahead and get it that way. We're gonna fire it up for the first time and see how it runs. So it seems to be running great. We're gonna take it on the road, see how it rides. Dave did the install. What do you say? Anybody can kind of do this in a weekend, real simple
Absolutely.
stuff? Yeah.
In a half a day.
Half a day, no problem.
Yeah.
So pull your old stuff out, put the new stuff in. Seems to be real simple. So we're gonna go ahead and test this thing out. All right, got the distributor in, got the wires in. Time to go drive it.